10 books. We are honored to welcome His Holiness Dalai Lama for National Women Parliament, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh.
Hands together and welcome His Holiness Dalai Lama Garu. The true messenger of peace and I would say spiritual guru of entire world. And it is our honor that he is present on this dais today for the very first National Women's Parliament. Please put your hands together once again and welcome with a big round of applause His Holiness Dalai Lama Garu.
I always start say brothers and sisters. So now this time, elder sisters and sisters. And of course, few brothers also. Because my fundamental belief is we are same human being. As a matter of fact, 7 billion human beings, we are same human being. We are same mentally, emotionally, physically. So now, time comes. We have to think oneness of humanity. And work together with sense of humanity, sense of human community. A lot of problems which we are facing is essentially our own creation. These are the problems not created by children, young age. So sense of human brothers, sisters, very much alive. Eventually we grown up, then the fundamental sameness is a little bit neglect. With too much emphasis on secondary level of differences. Then difference of nationality, difference of religion and belief, and also now differences, you see, the men, the human, because of men and women, these things, I think fundamentally we are same. Now, one of my commitment is promotion of genuine sense of brotherhood, sisterhood, on the level, on the basis of strong belief and sense of oneness of humanity. Then, now about female. I often is telling people, when human being, human species begin to start, then very small number, there's no concept of this family, that family, we live together and whatever we get, share together. Eventually population increased and the farming system started. Then the concept of mine, right? And then some crimes, including thief or bully, these things happen. So then concept of leadership developed. At that time, no education. So in order to become leadership, the physical strength is the key factor in order to also they govern well, or lead the community. So then concept of male dominance happen, start. I think that way of thinking, even in religious field also, you see sometimes little bit male dominance happen because of the society's sort of circumstances. Now time come. Existing education system is not adequate. As I mentioned earlier, when we were child, we are quite honest, innocent, compassionate. Grown up, our education very much oriented about material value. Then these basic human value is not much relevant in order to make money, in order to carry some fight. So therefore, the existing education system is not adequate in order to produce warm-hearted humanity, compassionate humanity. So now, time comes. We have to make every effort to promote human compassion, human love. In that respect, biologically, female have more sort of ability. Therefore, now, 21st century, beginning of 21st century, women should take more active role regarding promotion of deeper human value. That's a human compassion, human love. In all fields, in all different professions, that feeling is the key factor. That I always is talking. Now, whether this 21st century will be same century, the previous 20th century, a lot of violence, a lot of sort of discrimination, these things. If we simply content the present sort of condition, and particularly education, then I think this 20th century, also 21st century also will be same century. A lot of suffering. So now, time come, we have to think, what is the sources of previous centuries' violence? Too much killing. This very moment, we are enjoying, I said, the peace. And we have the opportunity to talk about the females' right or these things. And same world, same human being, some area, now fighting, killing each other. We cannot remain indifferent. These also human brothers, sisters, whether it's the use, reason, different religious faith, or different nationality, or different color, all human brothers, sisters. So therefore, we now have to think, say, how to create this 21st century, more peaceful century. External peace entirely depends on inner peace. Without the inner peace, you cannot develop genuine peace. Mentally, emotionally, full of anger, how can develop peace? So external peace must develop through inner peace. And with that, I think your sort of one of your dream should be eventually this century should be century of dialogue, century of compassion, and respect others' interests, others' right. Consider just our brothers, sisters. So whenever some sort of problems about start, dialogue, not relying on use force, only through dialogue, on the basis of understanding that others also are brothers, sisters. So this century should be century of dialogue. So through that way, whenever we have some problem, solving that problem through dialogue, then no rule of weapon. So within this century, I think this world should be world disarmed world. It is possible. In order to disarmament, the practical level, firstly, we should develop disarmament within our mind or emotion. So in this respect, female have a special role. My own sort of experience. My first teacher about practice of compassion is my mother. My mother never showed angry face, always love. So, the first teacher of my practice of love from my mother. Then all these are the 7 billion human beings, all come from their mother. All received maximum affection from mother. So then, of course, some speaker also mentioned mother, a female. I think very, very kind-minded sort of father, even you see, show maximum affection. You can't give sort of milk. Biologically, we have no such milk. So biologically, female have the sort of, also the ability to take care of other. Now scientists say female biologically more sensitive other suffering. So look, human history, most of warrior were male. Of course, some exceptions, some female warrior also there. but generally speaking, all these troublemakers, I think male. So sometimes I sort of express, according to my sort of feeling, about 200 nations of this planet, the majority of the nations leader eventually taken by female, or world may become more safer, more peaceful. Really, I feel that. So therefore, and then another thing, now scientists, they, through their sort of experiment, investigation, basic human nature is more compassionate. That is the basis of our hope. If the basic nature of human being is anger, then no hope. But the basic nature of human being is compassion. Therefore, there is real hope. Now, education is the key role, key factor. So, warm-heartedness by nature, and use this brilliant brain properly used. All these troublemaker in emotional level, anger, hatred, fear, these very much related with short-sightedness, lack of knowing the long-term interest. This brain, marvelous brain, combined with anger, then this brain cannot function properly. So calm mind, very necessary to use our human intelligence properly. At the same time, whenever we face some problem, we are not like animal. In sensory level, we see something. But mental level, we analyze, you see that thing, and look from 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions, 6 dimensions, and sort of, what say they related, everything relative. Its very existence very much related with other factor. Once we look these things more holistic way, then like anger will not find independent absolute target. Everything interrelated, interconnected. So realize that the intensity of anger automatically reduces. So therefore, I think peace of mind very important for sort of the use properly of brain. And meantime, our intelligence have the ability to see reality long-term sort of long-term interest. So education, you see, should have that way to help to strengthening about our basic human value, compassion. So that I always telling. So now here, female, I think you should, firstly, you should sort of develop self-confidence. Sometimes in society, even in religious field, female little bit sort of consider little sort of or weaker. That must change. All have same potential. So and particularly compassionate heart is concerned, you have more potential. So think this line and develop self-confidence and then determination, work hard in all different fields. So thank you all previous of the speakers. I think really it's a detail because of explain very I think because of that more detail like that. So I have nothing to repeat these things. So thank you very much. Thank you.